For decades, the World Cup group stage followed a predictable rhythm. The footballing giants used these 3 matches to settle into the tournament, while smaller nations focused on the experience of participating on the world stage. In 2026, that landscape expands across 3 countries, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, where the Estadio Azteca will become the first stadium to host matches in 3 separate World Cups. The addition of 16 teams to the field brings nations out of the shadows, offering debuts to countries that have waited generations for this moment. On the surface, this larger pool suggests an easier path for the heavyweights to navigate toward the knockout rounds. However, the shift to 12 groups of 4 creates a series of mini arenas. In this format, favorites aren't coasting. They are paired with challengers specifically built to hurt them. One slip or one bad result in these opening matches can leave a giant fighting for survival before the second round even begins. This tournament is built on unpredictability. It prioritizes current form and specific identities over historical reputation, turning the opening stage into a series of tactical trap fixtures. In Group H, Spain brings a technical identity centered on control. They average over 65% possession, relying on a slow build-up to find gaps in defense. They immediately collide with Cape Verde, a nation that qualified by being relentless. In their qualifying campaign, they forced 89 turnovers, the 3rd most in Africa, by refusing to let technical teams settle. The danger is in the transition. While Spain cycles the ball to find an opening, Cape Verde is built to strike in under 8 seconds. This chart shows their ability to turn a defensive recovery into a direct shot before opponents reset shape. Saudi Arabia adds another layer of friction to this group. Their high press requires an average of 14.6 sprints per player, a workload designed to physically exhaust a possession-heavy opponent across 90 minutes. For a team like Spain, the challenge isn't outplaying opponents, it's surviving a 3-game sprint against teams built for chaos. Group I features France, the defending global powerhouse. Their squad depth allows them to field world-class talent in every position, led by the scoring consistency of Kylian Mbappe. They face a Senegal side that prioritizes physical dominance. They won 58% of their duels in the African Cup of Nations, and they are trained to flood the final third with bodies within 10 seconds of winning the ball. Joining them is Norway, returning to the World Cup after 24 years. They bring the tournament's most feared striker in Erling Haaland, and a collective work rate that covered 117 kilometers per match in qualifying. Even with France's talent, this group tests endurance. Raw skill can be nullified when an opponent maintains that level of physical pressure and distance covered across the full 90 minutes. The Netherlands enter Group F with a direct attacking philosophy. In qualifying, they average just 4.2 passes before taking a shot, a significant increase in speed compared to their 2022 campaign. Their primary threat is Japan, a team that has made a habit of defeating giants. In the 2022 tournament, they stunned both Germany and Spain through tactical discipline rather than luck. Japan's metrics show why they are so dangerous. They forced 52 turnovers in the attacking third, more than almost anyone. This heat map shows how they trap opponents high up the pitch, using a 5.8-second transition speed to punish errors in the build-up. In a tournament where teams have no room to breathe, a surgically precise press becomes the most lethal weapon in the group stage. The 2026 World Cup reflects a shift in global football. The gap between established powers and the rest of the world is closing because the tactical identities of underdogs have become more sophisticated. Emerging nations are no longer relying on spirit alone. They arrive with elite fitness levels, data-driven deep blocks, and specialized systems designed to target the specific weaknesses of larger nations. This means the group stage is no longer a formality. With 12 groups, every match carries the intensity of a knockout fixture because the variety of playing styles makes every result unpredictable. For defending champions like Argentina, the challenge is navigating this landscape of tactical ambushes. Every game is a test of their ability to adapt to a new era of footballing culture and identity. The expanded format has created a tournament defined by its variety and its lack of easy paths. Whoever lifts this trophy will have survived a series of tactical collisions that are rewriting the rules of the world's biggest stage.